So we're now entering Holland Bamboo. Welcome to Holland Bamboo. Coconuts, apple, all kind of Jamaican memorabilia. This is the beauty of Holland Bamboo. So if you're from St. Elizabeth, this is your paradise. If you're not, then come and visit. The bumpy ride. Continue through. there we have Hampton High School. There you go, Hampton High School. So we continue on, guys. And then alright, we're just now passing Bethlehem's Teachers College. Try to give you a shot of it. So that was Bethlehem Teachers College, guys. So also to my aunt who also, that's her alumni also. And to anyone who's been to Bethlehem Teachers College, passing by your area now. So drop a comment if you are a past student of Bethlehem. Lots of respect to our teachers, and drop a comment talking about your favorite teacher. So I would appreciate that. And now we're coming up to Malvern Square. Right there. Malvern Police Station, and the police over there wondering what are they doing. But this is Malvern Square, y'all. Church of God on that side. And we'll continue through. And it's very airport bound. So we're now heading down into Santa Cruz. So continue the journey with me. And the view continuing down as we're continuing down to Santa Cruz. The Tunnel and Dwayne. Going through your neck of the woods. I'm sure, whoa. I'm sure you guys can recognize the road. Lots and lots of greenery. Of course, you know, the corners are so deep. You can't see much, so you have to constantly upon your horn because you want to be as safe as possible. Nice roads, a lot of road development apparently done. Have runoffs, I guess based on Hurricane Beryl, some improvements were made. I'm not sure if I'm correct. Yeah, if I'm not, correct me in the comments. But I mean, very smooth surface road. So this is fantastic. It's a great infrastructure here. So still heading down to Santa Cruz. Can't remember the area we're coming through, but journeying on. So it says welcome to Providence Acres. So if you're from Providence Acres, let us know what you recognize. Just passing the St. Elizabeth Parish Office for Agricultural Development. And to our right, I'm not sure what that is, probably someone's home. And then Santa Cruz Prep School, Prep School. And of course, crazy people cutting across the road. But still smooth sailing on this road. Tax Administration Office, of course. Welcome to Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz. course, I have to be careful cutting through because then everybody wants to go. So safety first, people, safety first. Institution Drive, we're on Main Street, Santa Cruz. Courtesy, please. NHT St. Elizabeth branch. And we're stopping at the lovely KFC. The goodies for back home. See you in a bit. Lots of things to buy. Clothes, shoes, guinea, mango, apple. Mother's patty right there. Haven't had mother's patty in years, but can't stop. And right over there to your left, Santa Choice Supermarket. Pharmacy. The whole plaza through there. Wholesale. Shoes, lots of vendors, people doing braids. Just lots to see. Just like with any town. Of course, you know, St. Elizabeth is a farm parish, so we have the farm store right through there. So I had to take a quick snack break. So now we're continuing through Lacovia. So welcome to Lacovia. If you're from Lacovia, where do you recognize? Where is your house? Drop it in the comments. Let us know. Construction, I guess, going on. All the building a wall, it looks like. And if you're hungry, there's a restaurant, Flag Nation, on your left. Heading towards MoBay. Sidewalk being built here in Lacovia. Very nice. Good improvement. And we continue on through. Bring you some more of our journey in a few minutes. So we're now entering Holland Bamboo. Welcome to Holland Bamboo. That's the beauty of Holland Bamboo. So if you're from St. Elizabeth, this is your paradise. If you're not, then come and visit. Whoa, sorry for the bumpy ride. The driver is driving like a maniac. So, but welcome to the view, y'all. Such a scenic view. Of course, you know, you have little spots, and that was thanks to burial, but stood firm and strong and still majestic to behold. It is from the entrance of Holland Bamboo to when it ends. And we're pressing on. It's a nice sunny day. It's a clear day out, covered by the bamboo trees, and here we end. Thank you for sharing that journey with me. More to come. So guys, we're so busy eating that I did not get to capture middle quarters. So going through New Market, well, stopping for some gas, but going through New Market, and then so we'll continue on. So if we had taken the other route, because now we're going through New Market, it would have taken us to Bluefields, White House, I think it named, and Border, you know, where all that fish is. But because we're on a schedule, because we got heading to the airport, we couldn't do that route. So maybe on another trip we'll do that route. That way you can check out that area. So continue through through with me to through New Market. See you on the other side. Okay guys, welcome back. So I had a little bit of drizzle, hence the wiper blade. So we're finishing the long hill and then heading into Montego Bay to St. James. So continue to enjoy the ride. And of course we're gonna go right from Montego Bay, and if you want to go to Negril, if you want to go to Negril, alright, so then you make a left right at the lights. So there's a sign, Sangster International Airport. Go into your left and up to your right, and of course if you want a fully loaded T2 7.95 mil, you can check that out as well. And ding dong, April 19th, Hula Fete. Just trying to give you some entertainment value. So we're continuing on. Still a little bit of drizzle, but we don't mind. Still drizzling in Montego Bay. So we'll be at the airport soon. At which point I will give you a farewell, just continuing through. So disregard the windshield wipers. Because we have to wipe off the windshield. And our journey continues. Heading to the airport. So we're using top road, not bottom road, because we don't want to encounter any traffic. Just passing Chetwood Primary School. That was to our right, and some what appears to be some apartments as well. And so a little bit of traffic. Actually, someone turning and people not being nice and not allowing the person to make that turn. So we'll see. Yes. Someone nice enough. They're going to the upper deck, apparently is what that's called. And we continue on our journey. So on this top road we just passed El Greco. Any last minute shopping you wanted for memorabilia, there are some gift shops that were on the left as well. So you could grab those there as well. But the majority of the gift shops are on the bottom road. So, but if you're traveling this way, then those are your options. More inns, motels, smaller boutique hotels, all of that you see heading towards the airport. Welcome to the airport, Sangster International Airport. It's a wet day. First it was drizzling, now it's actually raining. It was like that coming in, and of course departing is the same thing. So I do apologize for the lack of view, but welcome to the airport with our sign, I love Montego Bay. Well, thank you so very much for journeying with me as we arrive safely at Sangster Airport. And as usual, make it a great day, won't you? See you in the next video.